What's happening? VeganProm.com. Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford. You know, you got Terrence Crawford coming in with an undefeated record. One of the top, many of the top competitors at the 147-pound division with an undefeated record that's fighting soon, that looks to continue his undefeated streak. Because that's the new trend in boxing, especially at the 147-pound division, is retiring undefeated with a lot of belts and a lot of money. But he fighting Amir Khan, which is a solid competitor, who's very competitive in his fights where he is evenly matched up. I see this as an evenly matched fight. Amir Khan has a lot of speed, a lot of mobility, a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina, and I don't see this being a cakewalk for Terrence Crawford at all. I believe that Terrence Crawford is, of course, going to come in and fight, switch his stances from lefty to righty. But if Amir Khan can keep the distance, stay on his bicycle, but be effective, throw his jab, and utilize his combinations in spurts, like we've seen him do before, I see this as a majority decision victory for Amir Khan. Terrence Crawford seems to do better against stationary targets. We've seen it in every fight that he's fought at, whether at 140, 147. He comes on the beginning of the rounds trying to figure you out. Doesn't throw a lot of big blows, and at the ending of the fight, he comes on when you become a stationary target, probably get the stoppage or put it in the minds of the judges that he won the whole fight, so he'll win the fight. But I believe that if you can win the first 4 to 5 rounds and not give any of the later rounds away, make them competitive, I believe that's a easy majority decision. Similar to what we seen with Tony Harrison and Charlo. Whether you think he won, whether you think he lost, on black and white paper, Tony Harrison was the victor. So, similar to what I'm saying about Amir Khan is what Tony Harrison did. He came in, utilized the jab, he stayed mobile. Whether he was hurt or not, he was still effective. And he didn't give any indication to anyone that he was out of the fight. Meaning he wasn't knocked down, he wasn't caught with a big combination to make him woozy, stumbling, spaghetti legs, none of that. So if Amir Khan could go on the same path that Tony Harrison did in the Charlo fight, it could be a huge upset, and it definitely will rock the 147-pound division, because everybody wants Terrence Crawford to fight Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, possibly a Mikey Garcia, depending on how he does against Errol Spence, and so on and so forth. But if Errol loses to Amir Khan, if Terrence Crawford loses to Amir Khan, the Errol Spence will become less demanded but more demanded. So someone like me, my hype dies down for the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight if Terrence loses to Amir Khan. But Errol might want the fight more because he lost to Amir Khan, someone who's been knocked out by Danny Garcia at the 147-pound division, which Errol Spence thinks that is easy work for him, Danny Garcia. So it'll definitely shake up the 147-pound division. It'll be the talk of everybody for a while. If Amir Khan could give an upset, but at the same time, it puts Amir Khan back in the competition of the 147-pound division, so that he's not looked at as a stepping stone for 147 pounders like he was for Danny Garcia, and so forth. He's lost 3 fights by knockout. But he's a solid competitor. He comes in the fight. I feel like his speed, his movement and his stamina and his boxing intellect will win him this fight. So I got Amir Khan by majority decision, upset, and like I said, visit vigorandprime.com, and like I said, you're gonna see all of our fight predictions, analyses, and is that a word? Analyses. Just check it out, vigorandprime.com. Subscribe to it. It'll be a button at the top of the webpage where you can subscribe. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Everything that you're feeling. Am I wrong? Am I overlooking Terrence Crawford? Or is it really just hype? Is it really just Terrence Crawford being hyped up so that he could get an Errol Spence fight and it could potentially be a money fight? Or a Keith Thurman fight where it could potentially be a money fight? But like I said, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to our webpage, vigorandprime.com. I'm out.